Jainam Shah this side. Today we are going to see how we can use Claude either on terminal or any of the IDEs, which is your integrated development environment. Now, if you are going to check the previous videos, we have already discussed how to install Claude. Then we have already seen that how we can run Claude locally on our PC, but this would be only efficient if you have good amount of RAM. And the last video, if you're going to check, we have already seen that how we can run it on any of the cloud based AIs, right? Which was technically free and which was very efficient as well, right? But today we are going to start with how we can use Claude either on terminal, which is your command prompt, as I have Windows, right? So we would be going over there, or else we can also use Claude in any of the IDEs, which is integrated development environment. So over here in IDE, you are going to see that we would have some GUIs, right, which is graphical user interface, which means we would able to go and click those buttons. Whereas if you're going to see in command prompt, it would be CUI, which is command user interface, which means we are going to type the commands to reach somewhere. We won't able to see or click something like this over here. We won't able to click buttons. Let's suppose I want to go over here in this PC, I want to open any of the documents in download. I can open any of the files over here. This is what we won't able to do. We won't have this choice, right? Now before going over here, first we are going to see the Claude documentation, right? So we would be going over here and we would be hitting this website. Now if you are going to see over here, if you want to start, see, these are the commands, which is curl for Mac, Windows, Linux, everything, right? Over here, this is the command which we are going to copy for the command prompt, right, to install our Claude, right? Now these are some of the more commands, which is cd a project, which means, let's suppose, if you're going to see over here, I would literally show all these things. See over here on desktop, I have one Claude demo folder, so I can open this using this commands, which is cd, then whatever name of the my folder is, that's what we are going to go with, right? Then, like, you can literally read all this if you want, right? So anyways, I will open my command prompt. So this is control plus R, and then I'm going to, okay, let me show you this as well. So press control plus R. I'm typing cmd over here, and then I'm going to hit enter. This is one of the way. Also you can go over here and you can type command prompt over here also, and you would get this thing, right? Now there are many commands over here. One of them is, let's suppose, cd, right? Cd dash dash, right? Cd, let's suppose, if I'm going to write down cd, or see over here, if you're going to see on my PC itself, I can literally go in cloud demo, and I can demo, and I can literally click this, and I can get all the folders which are there inside this cloud, right? But over here I don't have this thing. I need to type the commands over here, and that is the basic difference between CUI and GUI, right? Which I was talking about. So see, CD, then I can say desktop, which means now I would be in desktop. See, now I'm in desktop folder, and over here there is a folder which is name as Claude demo. If you're going to see this one, so I can literally press that. Again, I can go with something like this: CD Claude demo. Okay, let's suppose if I'm just writing cd Claude, so it won't able to go because there is no folder whose name is cd Claude, whose name is Claude. So I need to type Claude space demo, then only it is going to understand. And now if you're going to see, I am in this folder, which is Claude demo. So this commands you would able to Google, and you would able to run this. Again, this is only for people who are fond of the commands. Again, if you're going to use Claude over here, you will get some of the access, some of the specifications, some of the features which you can only use on terminal. So again, this is best over here, but you won't able to understand in which folder you are, in which file you are, you won't able to see all those GUIs, and that's the reason I will prefer to go with IDE, right? So we would be downloading this Visual Studios for that. Anyways, right now we would be using something over here. So let me say Claude, and now it is going to run Claude over here, and I'm going to hit yes. I trust with everything, and this is my Claude, right? So if you're going to see over here, the model which we are using is Sonnet 4.6, right? So all these things you would be getting over here. Anyways, now if you are going to, let's suppose, press something like this. If you're going to press this, so these are the commands over here. Let's suppose if I'm pressing backslash, so I would be getting this many of features over here. I can choose any one of them, right? Then what else? If I'm going to press question marks, my shortcuts are going to be open, right? Let's suppose if I'm saying this, and then I'm choose writing model over here, so I would able to choose the model over here as well. So these are the features of the your this thing, command prompt, right? Or any of the terminals. Now I can literally show you how we can run this. See, let's suppose I am saying this guy. So okay, I would be showing you one file over here. If you're going to see, so using Claude, I have already generated this many things. I have generated snake game, right? There is number guessing game. There is one video plan also for me, which is something related to my business. So this is also there, which was generated by Claude. Anyways, so let's suppose if I'm going to ask, uh, hey Claude, let's run the snake game you built built for me. So it would be checking this. Let's suppose, okay, so over here you would be also able to see the number of tokens which it has used, I guess, where it was. Anyways, so if I'm going to hit yes over here, because it is asking for the approval for the command, so if I'm going to hit yes, okay, so see, number of tokens till now is 218, and this is the game which it has built for me, and see, this is what I would able to play over here, I guess. Yeah, game over. And yeah, fine, so this is what it is. So I can literally ask this guy to do whatever I want to do inside my PC, right? So this is one of the ways. Now second would be, if I'm going to open Visual Studios, I mean, sorry. Over here you would be, I have already downloaded Visual Studios, but if you want, see, you can go over here, you can type VS Code as well, and you will get something like this. Okay, so there are many ways, other ways also. Terminal may you can run this. Also you can run this on any of the VPS, which is virtual private server, which means hostinger, or any of the server which you like, which you are buying, that you can go with. That only you can go if, like, let's suppose if you want your Claude to run 24/7. Let's suppose if I want to access my Claude from my phone itself also, right? So I can host that over there. Sorry, hosting, we can launch that over there. Anyways, over here, then other ways is you can use Claude app also, you can use Claude web also, and then one of the best ways ID, which is what we would be using over here. Just click download, or download for Windows, I guess this is the correct button. Yeah, and click this, I guess it is going to start downloading, right? Install this. After once you're going to install this, open this, which is going to look something like this over here. Now if you're going to see, these are the files which are inside my Claude itself, right? So this is the beauty of this IDE, that I can literally click any of them and I can open them. See over here, let's suppose if I want to see the code, I can do this. I can change any of the things if I want, according to me. I can read this. Anyways, I won't be getting anything over here because I'm not that good with coding. But yeah, this is what I was trying to tell you. Now let's suppose if you want to start over here, what you can do, see over here, this is the extensions. Click this, and this is what you are going to go. search Claude over here. Anyways, I would be getting this first because I have already installed this, but for you guys you need to install this. Anyways, from here you would be getting, acha, over here also you can literally change the size of the terminals wherever you are working. So these are the extensions, right? I would be simply clicking over here, and over here if you're going to see, this is what you are going to click right now. If I'm going to click this, it is going to uninstall this, which I don't want. Anyways, if I'm going to drag this little bit, there would be, yeah, this is what I wanted to show, right? If you're going to click this, my Claude is going to open, right? I can literally close all this over here, or else if I want to maximize this, I can maximize that as well, right? Anyways, so yeah, over here if you are going to see, I would able to see my files. So I'm inside this folder, which is Cloud demo, which I have already shown you people over here. This folder I am. So it would be very easier for me also to see all the folders. I can click literally any of the folders, and even I can drag this folders, I guess, over here. Yeah, this is also what I can do. And I can ask Claude to, let's suppose, check this code. uh, Anyways, I won't able to open this because this is a binary file. This C program we can simply drag over here, and I can ask Claude to check this, right? Anyways, I don't know why I'm not able to maximize this. Let me close this. uh yeah, let me click this again. I guess there is also, I can open multiple clouds over here, and I can ask them to do multiple things over here. I can ask one agent to do something, one agent to something, and one another agent to do something else, right? And I can literally change the shapes of this. I don't know, because there is one recording terminal over here. I'm not able to click any of the buttons. Anyways, yeah, I need to maximize this, I guess. Just a second. Let's increase this. This is the maximum it is happening. I don't know what. Anyways, over here you guys can do this, right? Yeah. See, now I would able to do this as well. I can increase the size of this as well. Fine. So over here it would be easy for me to even drop any of the folders. I can upload anything from my PC itself, and I can ask Claude to look for that thing or research it, or anything I can do, right? I would able to see my folders over here, right? Anyway, so this was a short video on how we can run Claude on either of the IDEs or terminals. It's your choice, guys. I guess if you're starting for the first time, it would be better if you're going to go with IDE, so that it would be less confusions and there would be less remembrance of the codes also. Also, VS Code is something which I prefer to use, but again, you can go with the cursor or anti-gravity as well. Fine. So yeah, next video we are going to make one program in front of you people. Any of the things, we are going to give one task to this guy Claude, right? And that is what we are going to see. So stay tuned for that, and let me know if you guys have any doubt. You can write down in comment box. Fine. Till that time, stay tuned.